Markwayne Mullin, the newly appointed Secretary of Homeland Security, made headlines last Friday when he pledged to keep the spool of immigration arrests turning, even after 2 fatal shootings by ICE officers. "We're turning up the heat on the streets," Mullin told reporters at a news conference focused on election security. "We're out there working harder than we ever have." He framed his pledge as a direct continuation of President Donald Trump's push for mass deportations via it. The agency has been forced to stop stopping vehicles after the Houston and Biddeford incidents. Malu, read the picture back 19? The 2 shootings, one in Houston, Texas, the other in Biddeford, Maine, happened during traffic stops, the officers shooting individuals who were traveling in private vehicles. The incidents came amid a recent surge in immigration arrests across the country, a surge that has been driven in part by pressure from the White House. In the first 5 days of a new month, officials detained more than 10,000 people. The White House set a new standard of 2,000 arrests a day, roughly double the rate achieved earlier in the year. When pressed about the specific officer identified in an Associated Press story as the one who shot the main victim, Mullin declined to comment. He said he had not heard that at all. The New York Times has not confirmed that the officer named in that story was the one who fired the shots. "We'll allow the investigation to go through," Mullin said, offering no further detail on whether the officers involved in the shootings were placed on administrative leave. The secretary emphasized that the Department of Homeland Security is deporting people at a faster rate this year than last year, data through April confirming the uptick. He also highlighted that the agency was hitting single-day records every day. That wording underscores the significance of the daily spikes. The average rate of arrests is steadily climbing, a trend that erases the previous plateau of enforcement. Mullin's statements come at a time when public accountability is high. After the twin shootings, civic leaders and Theory investigated calls. Yet Mullin stood firm. "The president and I are very close," he said, adding that there's no daylight between us and the enforcement. The remarks reveal a 2-pronged strategy: keep ascending arrest numbers and assure loyalty to the administration. By expanding the transport stop crackdown, the department is arguably marching them, whereas these speeches may address congressional scrutiny. The new standard of 2,000 daily arrests is twice the rate of earlier months. The de facto goal is to back a president's aim for mass deportation, even in the face of controversy. In short, the new security secretary has chosen to foreground the increasing enforcement pace and cement his alignment with the president's agenda. He offers only silence on the shootings, stalling any question about officer status or investigations. That silence may further the department's insistence, turn them into relentless, everyday measures. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to subscribe for the next episode.